What's up, guys? iLoveTheHaterzz here, and today I'm bringing you guys a special topic. We're going to be talking about Black Ops 2 Zombies, right? Today's going to be about what I want to see, what the fans want to see. So this is basically going to be like an open letter to Treyarch, right? Where I talk about what I want to see in zombies. I have a whole list of things here, and feel free to leave comments because I'm going to make a follow-up video with using all the comments from you guys and address more things that we want to see from zombies. So, without further ado, let's get started on this. So, I have three sections I'm going to talk about. Three very general sections, really. Maps, weapons, and then miscellaneous, right? In terms of maps, I think they should bring back all the old maps, right? They should make like some type of hardened edition for the game or prestige edition like they've done in the past, and include like a voucher to download all the old maps, right? That way we could have more zombies, because, you know, we love freaking zombies, right? And in terms of the actual maps themselves, right, I think we should have more traps, and to make them more useful and better placed. If you think about it, a lot of the traps in zombies, right, they can be very useful if they were placed a little better, right? And if they were more effective. For example, in the MP40 room in Kino der Toten, there was the turret in there. And the turret, I mean, I don't know if anybody ever used that, but I thought it was just like useless. You know, nobody ever goes there. Also, the electric trap in the room in the corner next to the stage, right? With the two windows, I don't know exactly what it's called. The top left corner room, whatever. Right, that room had a electric trap in it, but it was in such a position where zombies, I mean, you get trapped in there, right? With the trap coming one way and then there's two windows for zombies come from behind. It was useless. No, I don't think anybody ever used it, like, you know, successfully. Right, so I think we should add more types of traps and have them in better locations, right? More traps could be like, you know, like for example, there was a flogger in what's it called, in Shino Numa, right? Keep the electric trap, that's always good. The turrets are good, but I just wish they would be maybe a little more effective against zombies, right? And yeah, I mean, they could work out more stuff with that. I'll leave you guys, I'll let you guys leave some comments in the comment section below where I'll talk and I can expand on that. What else I want to see is more interactive maps. For example, more zip lines, teleporters, you know, shortcuts, and no areas of the map that really don't get visited, right? There aren't too many places, I guess, but in maps like Ascension and even Shangri-La, there are areas in the map that really don't get used very often. I'd like it so that more places in the map were useful, right? That have more things to go to, more necessities, and there aren't just like, you know, random death traps and just stupid rooms that there have no point in being in, right? Personally, I thought the same corner room with the two windows in Kino that I was talking about earlier next to the stage, right? I thought like that, like, did anybody ever really go there except for when they were like, you know, circling around the map? It was kind of like useless. I wish there was more in there. I wish there was at least like a weapon in there or something like that. You know, that would help a lot, right? Rather than just having a useless room nobody goes to. It would add more fun because it wouldn't just get stale playing the same, you know, areas over and over again, right? Also, I think this would be a pretty cool idea. If you'd be able to upgrade your barriers, for example, maybe have either more boards on there, or if you pay a certain amount of money, get to a certain round, and you'd be able to put like stronger barriers that are harder to take down by the zombies, which will last longer. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea, right? Now, moving on to weapons, let's talk about the actual guns, right? So obviously we want to see more guns and more equipment, and more guns would be great, but there's one thing. There's no point in having a shitload of guns if you're not going to have them be useful. There are certain guns in zombies that really didn't serve a purpose, right? The main guns everybody wanted were, think about it, everybody wanted the RPK, like the HK-21, the ray gun, the thunder gun, the Galil was really good, the Commando, right? But there are certain things in there that nobody wanted. Like, who the hell wants a Python? Like, I understand that certain weapons are just there to screw you over for the mystery box, right? But like, I wish there were more weapons that we could use that were, you know, viable choices. Each weapon should have some types of perks and some types of downsides, right? That way it'll make the game more balanced and more fun, and you wouldn't get tired of using the same weapons over and over again, right? In terms of equipment, it'd be cool if we could have like a type of Molotov that'll create like a barrier for like, you know, maybe 10 not 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds is a good amount of time, I guess. Like a little 10-second barrier in one direction, right? Rather than like the Molotovs in CoD 5, they were pretty much useless. I didn't like them at all, right? That's a pretty cool thing you could add in, right? And I would like it if we'd be able to upgrade a gun more than once. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, the first time it'll just multiply the ammo and strength. If you do it a second time, it'll make the strength even more, and maybe add, I don't know, maybe add an attachment to it or something like that. It'd be cool if we could like put more attachments on our guns, right, and be able to customize more. But obviously with the cost, because, you know, we can't have something OP or just pointless, right? And I mean, this next part is kind of debatable, right? I wish there'd be a way, some type of way to get ammo, whether it was expensive or not. But like, maybe if you, like next to the pack-a-punch machine, there was like an ammo machine where you pay like a certain amount of money, like 3,000 points, and it'll refill all your guns, right? The box weapons. Because once you get to the later round zombies, and I understand that it's all part of surviving with the ammo you have, and you will get one max ammo every dog round and every monkey round or other types of shit that they have in different game modes in different zombie maps. But it would be cool if we could have some type of way to get like maybe some ammo rather than just having our weapons be useless. Like if you're in level 30 and you have dogs at 34, levels those 4 levels in between, oh man, they're freaking hell. You run out of ammo in like the first 2 rounds, and you have to go 2 rounds just trying to like use traps and just basically scavenge and do whatever the hell you can to get by. Right, so it would be cool to have some type of ammo, right? Or have dog rounds more often or something. I don't know. That's something for the game developers to work out. And for you guys, leave comments about, and I'll put them in the next video. Right? Also, it'd be cool if we could have more types of perks and pro perks rather than having like too many perks. It'd be cool if we could have pro perks. For example, if I buy Juggernaut, right, and I buy it again, I get... I don't know, that's a bad example. But if I get Sleight of Hand, right, and I get it a second time, maybe I could switch weapons faster and ADS faster, right? Pull up the gun faster. Maybe like it'll add like kind of combined quick draw and sleight of hand together. That'd be pretty cool if we could have a pro perk type of system in there, right? Because switching weapons is really crucial to surviving. So if they could add that in there as like a pro perk type of system, that'd be kind of cool, right? And what was the other thing I was gonna say about perks?
I'm warning you, I'm flammable.
I don't know, but like also lightweight should be in there. I mean, if you buy stamina up, right, the first one should be longer sprint, right, and the second one could be maybe unlimited sprints, or it could just be limited sprints but run faster, something like that. That'd be pretty cool, right? Little things like that. And also this is the other thing I was gonna say about the perks. I just remembered, if we could have some way to keep the perks after being down, like maybe if you buy the pro for a perk, right? Although it could be like expensive, right? That's another thing. Like just to make it balanced and not have like your character be OP. Obviously these things should be expensive, but if there should be a way to if you get down, maybe you could keep like one perk, right? You have like a selected perk that you could always keep even after going down once or twice, right? Or maybe it'll make it so that you can only lose it if you go down like 3 times or whatnot. I think that'd be pretty cool, right? But these are just brainstorming ideas. Obviously, game developers can just think about these and expand on them. And that's all I got to say about weapons and equipment. But now on to my miscellaneous section. Right, these are a couple of other little things that really change the way you play zombies and really make a big difference in the long run. Right? First of all, make the nuke power up. Like when you get the nuke, just the same way you get max ammo with insta kills. When you get the nuke, please let it be instant. I hate more than anything, and you can probably see it in this gameplay too that I have on screen. I don't know exactly when it's gonna come up, but there are times where we got nukes, right? And there's times where everybody gets nukes, right? And the zombies don't die immediately, and they're still chasing you, and they still knock you down, or they're just running around, right, without heads and stuff like that. I really wish they would fix that and make the nuke, instant, because it's a power-up, and it's important, because, like, if somebody's down, the nuke's the perfect way to get them up, but it's kind of useless if the zombies are still standing after it. So please fix that, right? And maybe, like this personally, I don't care too much about, but make some type of, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people on forums, stuff like that, talk about some type of backstory to zombies, right? Like some type of maybe a zombie Spec Ops type of thing, right? Where there's like something going on, something that you're trying to achieve, right? But definitely do not put a way to like beat them. Like the classic zombie mode that we're playing right now, like, just the arcade style where you just keep going rounds and rounds and rounds, see how high you can get. Never make an end to that, because that'll take all the fun out of it. Right? There should never be a way to beat it, keep the continuous rounds going, which I'm sure they will do though. That's not really something that's like super crucial to bringing up. But a lot of people have asked for some type of backstory to figure out. And you may argue that, oh, okay, yeah, they do have some type of backstory with the whole achievement thing. And, those are cool. I think that's fine, personally. But I'm just saying for the sake of other people that they may want some way of a backstory in there. But I think that... Oh, and speaking of the achievements, please don't make them, like, overly tedious to get. Because the one in Shangri-La, oh my god, I must have spent weeks. Me and my friends spent weeks staying up every single day, like for hours trying to get that, and some type of bullshit would always happen. Like either you screw up one little thing and you gotta start all over, or somebody would get lagged out. Oh yeah, in Shangri-La, that was the most frustrating thing actually, is that you needed to have 4 people to do it, right? Why couldn't, like in Call of Dead, you could do it with 1 person, 2 people, 4 people, right? But why is it in Shangri-La that you have to do it with 4 people? Right? Because that just, I don't know, that makes it really hard, especially if somebody has to go or they get lagged out, or if you just can't find a 4th person to play with that's going to cooperate, right? I think it's freaking, I don't know, I think it's stupid that you had to have 4 people do it, which is why it took me forever to get that achievement, right? And, this is another little thing. Doesn't really make too much of a difference, but the characters have a lot of funny lines in there. Just keep the make the lines kind of funny and don't make them something that like nobody really understands. Like the thing about the dead squirrel, even a dead squirrel's right twice a day. He kind of combined like two quotes. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, and the dead squirrel. I don't even know the dead squirrel one, but that's just a stupid little thing. But honestly, that one doesn't really matter, right? And oh, one last thing I want to talk about, right? And this is probably a really big point that everybody should agree on is some type of way to mutually pause the game. And I know the whole point of zombies is about, you know, making you do out of what you have and surviving throughout all the bullshit that the zombies, you know, put you through. But some way, like maybe, like even if you have a crawler, like a lot of people say, like, oh yeah, have a crawler. That's the best way to, like, you know, if you need to do something, somebody has to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or anything like that. That is a good thing to do. But the thing about the crawlers is that sometimes the crawlers will die off and come back as runners, or, you know, somebody has to go and babysit a crawler. What I thought would be cool is that if everybody mutually paused at the same time, like if everybody pressed start at the same time at the end of a round, right? It has to be in the time in between rounds because mid-round would be kind of cheap, right? If in between rounds, if every single person pauses at the same time, that it would let the game pause, right? I think that'd be freaking cool. Because there's a lot of times where people have got to go to the bathroom, or you want to get a snack, or maybe you just want to stretch real quick, and that quick time between rounds doesn't really help you, right? That doesn't suffice. So, and sometimes crawlers, you know, a lot of bullshit happens to crawlers, and people have to babysit them. I think a mutual pause would be really cool. I would love that feature, right? And obviously, they shouldn't make it in a way where people could use it to, like, exploit the game and whatnot. But it should just be like, when the second the round ends and the music comes on and like the numbers blinking white and it's transitioning, right? If in that time everybody presses start at the same time, it should do a mutual pause. I think that'd be a pretty cool feature. But that's all I've got to say for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave feedback in the comment section so I know what you guys are thinking and we can combine ideas and I can make another video. But leave a like if you think I deserved it. Make sure to comment once again, and peace.